Hello beautiful people, how are you all doing? I believe you guys are very okay. This video is going to be a very fast one. It's going to be brief, so put your ears down so you understand what I have to say on this video. So it is about how to lift your truck from rest. How to move from rest has been learner people's problem mostly. They want to move from rest and the truck goes off. I've been in driving tests where some people failed tests because they didn't move their truck well. They try to move from rest and the truck goes off. So this video is dedicated to a guy. He contacted me from all the way from Cameroon. He said he's finding it difficult how to move his truck from rest. And another thing is, most of the problem people face these days is how they were taught. According to him, he said his boss asked him to use gear 2, gear 3, and those are not really true. It is true, but it's not quite true, because normally if your truck is not on load, it's not uphill, you are supposed to use your gear 2 at least. But whether uphill or on load or not, use your gear 1 depending on how experienced you are. If you use your gear 1, it has the power to lift for whatever reason. Whether you didn't know how to use the clutch, it's going to move without going off, right? But if you use your gear 2, the gear 2 is somehow lower than gear 1, so it is going to go off. Do you understand the difference? So I'm going to show you exactly what you are going to do when you are trying to lift your truck from rest. Stay tuned. And again, if you know how to use gear 2, it is proper. But if you don't know how to use gear 2, use gear 1. It is not a must that you must use gear 2 to lift your truck from rest when you are not on load. Do you get the point? Use your gear 1 to lift your truck from rest, whether on load or empty. So let's go. I will show you that now. All right, this is your clutch, and this is your brake, and this is your accelerator, which is throttle. Right, what you are going to do is, once you want to move from rest, as a rookie, as somebody who is just still learning, you match this guy down. If you match it down completely, like this, you engage your gear. You make sure you engage your gear 1 properly. If you engage your gear 1 properly, you go back, you go ahead to release your clutch a little bit, halfway. This is what we call clutch biting. At this point, it is not forcing itself to move, and it is not going to roll back, right? What you do again is to go ahead and add fire. Match your accelerator at this point. When you match it small, you release your handbrake. Immediately you release your handbrake, add more fire till the truck kept going. Don't release your leg at this point from the clutch. Don't release your leg completely this time at the clutch. You match your accelerator till the truck start moving. When it starts moving small, that is when you release your leg completely. Do you understand the point? You release your leg completely when the truck starts moving. Then you go ahead to change gear at this point. So it is very simple. Don't listen to anybody who tell you that you are going to use gear 2 to move from rest. It is not must, but if you know how to use it, you can use gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, depending on how experienced you are, and it's going to move. But if you are not experienced enough, use gear 1. It is very, very okay to do that. All right, so don't listen to anybody who asks you to use a particular gear when the gear 1 is actually active. You can use your gear 1 to lift your truck, and it is the very easy one. Your truck is not going to go off anyhow with gear 1. It is actually going to jerk if you misuse the clutch, but it's not going to go off. See you in my next video. Bye bye.